You were made to be the greatest rugby player anyone has ever seen. I was made to be an athlete. Despite the fact I can't read properly, see properly, count properly, hate broccoli, I'm Samoan, so I'm probably good at rugby. Not trying to be cocky, that's just the policy. Although me making it into the All Blacks is like winning the lottery. I was told I was going to be the greatest rugby player anyone has ever seen. Done. My future is sealed. I'm 14 years old. I mean, I don't really care much about this game, just that apparently the more tries you score, the more cooler you become. So the more tries I scored, the more cooler I became. Now every Saturday morning is game time. About to step onto this battlefield, squeezing into the shield you call a jersey, protecting me from my identity, because those skills I thought I didn't need are catching up with me, because I can't read properly, see properly, count properly, still hate broccoli, but I'm good at rugby, so it doesn't matter. But what if I don't like rugby? Nah, that's stupid, because I was made to be the greatest rugby player anyone has ever seen. So as I lace up these hand-me-down boots handed me down from the greatest himself, thanks Dad. Although they're a size too big, let's be honest, who am I to even think I could put on your shoes and walk in your footsteps? Because when I call you the greatest, I'm not talking about rugby, Dad. No one could ever tell me I was useless, because you always told me I was the best. Despite not making any rep teams, no one could shoot me down because of this bulletproof vest you spoke into existence, Dad. Every time I scored a try, I would look out for you at a distance, waiting for you to smile with a thumbs up as if to say, I'm proud of you, Dad. After seeing you smile as I told you I made the team, Sydney Roosters under 18s, I told myself I was going to be the greatest NRL player anyone has ever seen. Mom, I used to think I had it bad, having to wake up at 5 to realize you were up at 4 cooking breakfast while 3 of us were still in bed, because by 2, Dad had already left for work. 1. Just like a countdown, you were always something to look forward to. Trying to write about you is like trying to tell a tsunami to stop in its tracks, a hurricane to relax, a tornado to pay tax. What I'm trying to say is it's hard. But I do want to say, I love you. And then I'm going to move on from there, because anything I could possibly say wouldn't be able to capture who you are, so I'm not even going to try, because I'll stuff it up. But I bet when God made you, he had to step back for a second and say, Leisha, that's my God voice. You are going to have a baby boy and you will name him Johnny Jr. As much as I chase him, this relationship he will resist, so I'm placing you in his life to remind him that heaven really does exist. And then he'll go on to create everything else. But the part I think he's missing is the part where he tells me I'm supposed to be the greatest NRL player anyone has ever seen, because apparently he's told everyone else but me. Because if I was made to be the greatest rugby player anyone has ever seen, then why do I feel like an astronaut when I'm out on that field, held down by your words? Sorry, I meant gravity. Excuse me for getting caught up in my feelings the way you got caught up in my dreams. See, how about you take me out of this box with these galaxy-covered wallpapers telling me to reach for the stars? Because why can't I be the greatest lawyer anyone has ever seen, or the greatest director anyone has ever seen, or the greatest teacher, dancer, or the greatest poet? See, this is my future. Stop acting like you know it. And before you ask, Johnny, weren't you supposed to be the greatest rugby player anyone has ever seen? What if I never wanted to be? Thank you.